welcome back to our channel. So today, as you can tell from the title of today's video, I'm going to be doing my second trimester update. Yes, we are done with the second trimester. It's so crazy because this pregnancy is just going by so fast, and it doesn't help that she'll be born kind of like right after the holidays, because with the holidays rolling around, it just seems like time is moving even faster. Like, I know that once we get through Thanksgiving and we get through Christmas, she will be here in no time. So for everyone who is new to our channel, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe by clicking the subscribe button right below this video so that you can stay up to date with all of our new baby news and baby updates from now until baby girl is born in February. And if you're an OG HL family member, thank you guys so much for coming back to watch another video. So yeah, today is going to be the second trimester update. I'm going to be picking up right where we left off from my previous update, which is at, I think the last video left off at 20 weeks. And so I'm going to pick up at 21. And today I am officially 27 weeks and 2 days. So yeah, like I said, baby girl is just like growing. And we are almost getting to the end of this, guys. We don't have much time left at all. Oh my goodness, 13 weeks. 13 weeks, like roughly 90 days. It's just so crazy. But yeah, as always, I have everything in my phone, so I'm just gonna go through week after week. So if you wanna know how my second trimester has been going, then just keep on watching. All right, so starting out with week 21. Week 21, I actually have nothing written down. I didn't have anything that changed from week 20 to week 21. So I'm skipping right ahead to week 22. And so week 22 was the very first time that I felt small kicks, but on the outside. So as I mentioned like in my previous video, if you haven't watched that, then go ahead and watch that first and then come right back over to this one. But in my previous 20-week update video, I was saying that I felt her moving so much internally, but I couldn't wait until I could start to feel it outside, externally, so that Henry could feel it. So starting with week 21, I felt small kicks. And the first time, I don't know where I was. I want to say I was like in bed or on the couch, and like she kicked, and I felt it, like my arm was on my stomach and I felt it on my arm. But it's kind of weird because you feel it internally. So I was just like, am I feeling things? Was that really internally? But maybe I just thought that it was externally. I don't know. But no, she actually really did kick me, and I did feel it on my arm. And so that was the very first time that I was able to start feeling her kick outside. Like, that was just insane. All right, so moving on to week 23. Week 23 was actually the first time that Henry was actually able to feel baby girl kick. So that was very, very fascinating. I just couldn't wait to share that experience with him because I had been feeling it for so long, and I was just like really anxious and excited for him to be able to join in like that bonding experience. So he felt the kicks for the first time, and then during this week, this was the first time that I was actually able to see her kicks on the outer parts of my stomach. So they were really like faint and really, really small, and of course I had to like stare at it to really make sure that that's what I was seeing. But yeah, I was able to see her kicks outside of my stomach, which was like so nice and so fascinating. And then like I said, with Henry feeling the baby girl's kicks, it was just something very, very special, and like I said, definitely a bonding moment for us and for baby girl. So for week 24 was a little crazy because during this time, like if I started to lay on one side for a long time, my hip would start hurting. So I guess it's just like all the pressure and all the weight that I'm putting on, like if I'm laying on my side and I'm putting all of that onto one hip, then yeah, like my hip starts to hurt on that side that I'm leaning on. So I was finding that I had to alternate, and I still have to alternate the sides that I'm laying on so that my hips don't start to hurt. And then also that's when I really started to notice that I felt heavier when I was tossing and turning at night. So if I was on the right side and I wanted to swap to the left side, it just felt like I was just like a whale turning from one side to the other. I could definitely feel it more, especially when I I guess when I take that pause, so if I'm on the right side and I'm taking that pause in the middle to get back on the left side, that pause in the middle is something serious, because all of the baby's weight, I guess, is just like pressing down on me, so I can't stay right there for a really long time. It just has to take me a couple of seconds to get to the other side, and y'all, the pressure is real, okay? So yeah, I definitely started to feel like heavier, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to switch positions at night. So starting week 25, week 25 actually had the most updates. So starting out with week 25, I started to feel the weight of the baby. If that makes sense. Like before, it always just felt like it was my stomach that was just a little bit bigger, but starting week 25, I could really feel like the extra weight, I guess, that I was carrying in my stomach. So I really felt like I could just like feel her. I don't know, it's kind of weird, hard to explain, but I just definitely felt like I was carrying around extra weight on my stomach. I also started to feel a lot of pressure like in my pubic bone area and like the front of my hips, which I was not prepared for. So it really comes like if I have to go to the bathroom. So let's say if I'm sitting down, let's say I'm just like sitting down on the couch and I feel the urge to go to the bathroom. When I try to get up, the amount of pressure that is on like my pubic bone is insane. It's not really like painful per se, but it is very uncomfortable. So that happens pretty much anytime I have to use the restroom, or let's say I'm waking up in the morning, that first time that I go to use the restroom, like whenever my bladder is full, that pressure is just insane. During week 25, I also had to I also started using the restroom a lot more frequently. So like before, I was actually kind of waiting for this symptom to come. In the beginning, I felt like I was using the bathroom so frequently, and then it kind of slowed down, and now it's like picking back up, and I just have to use the restroom all the time, and it doesn't help, like I said, that I have that pressure in my pubic bone, because it's so annoying and so frustrating, especially at night. I really don't like breaking my sleep to get up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. So what I've been trying to implement these last few weeks, like an hour before I go to bed, that's when I'll have like my last drink of water, or like my last anything, whether it be a drink, food, any like a little snack, anything like that. I try to stop eating and drinking after an hour before I'm ready to go to bed, because my doctor said that it takes about an hour. Like let's say you drink something right now, it takes about an hour for that to move all the way down to the point where you have to use the restroom. So I try to give myself like, try to use the bathroom like 2 times before I actually go to sleep. And normally if I do that, then I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night. Now sometimes I do, but like I said, for the most part, if I'm implementing that at night, then I don't have to use the restroom in the middle of the night. And it's been such a help, because it's already hard enough getting out of the bed. And so lastly, week 26, I don't really have any updates for week 26. Pretty much everything that I've been experiencing since week 25 are the same things that have been going on in week 26. So nothing new, no changes so far. All right, so now I want to go over some of the general things that have been going on with my body. I'm not quite sure when all of these like started, but just some things that I've been noticing. So first and foremost, guys, my areolas and my nipples are 1, huge, 2, dark. So I knew that was something that was going to come. I guess just like over, I don't know, the last week or 2 is when I really started to notice it. But yeah, my areolas have definitely spread, and they are much darker now. My nipples also, I can tell that they're still leaking, by the way, which I mentioned in the first video. They don't leak that much, but they're leaking a lot more than before. But sometimes they're like a little crusty, I guess, because they leak. So I've been noticing that, like, I don't know why I keep doing this, but I've been noticing that while I'm in the shower and stuff like that. So I just make sure to like clean it good and stuff like that. Also, my stomach is like officially hard. So before, it was just kind of like stomach fat still and just like a little bit round, but like my stomach is definitely harder now, and I can't like bend over. So I have to, like, if I'm tying my shoe, I do have to put my foot up like on a chair or some type of something before I can tie it, or I have to like squat down, bring my entire body down to my shoes to tie my shoes, because it is no way possible that I could bend over and tie my shoes like from the waist down. It's not gonna happen. So I've just been, that's actually been an adjustment, because I'm so used to just using my entire body. But I have to be mindful, like this was something I was telling Henry, like I have to be mindful that I can't do the same things that I used to. So I'm just kind of getting adjusted to that. So with that being said, it has been much harder for me to, like if I'm sitting down, for me to get up, or if I am sleeping in bed at night, it's much harder for me to like physically sit up and get out of bed. So for two different reasons. One, my stomach is a little bit bigger, and then like I said, with my stomach hardening, I don't want to do like an ab crunch to get out of bed. So it's just like this whole routine that I gotta take to kind of turn over and slide out of bed without, like, you know, hurting the baby or hurting myself. Another thing is my belly button is starting to come out a bit. So right now the baby is, like I said, she's growing bigger every single day, and my belly button is no longer as deep as it used to be. So I can, it's just like right at the surface. It hasn't like pushed out just yet, but it's right at that point when I'm pretty sure like in a few weeks, like maybe by December or something like that, it'll be pushed out, because I don't even really like have a belly button anymore. It's just, I don't know, it's just very shallow. Another thing is that baby girl definitely has a routine, so I know when to look forward to like her kicks and her movement. I know like when I first wake up, she's awake and moving, or sometimes her movements will actually wake me up. So that's a time that I can definitely look forward to, like feeling her moving and kicking around. Usually at night when I'm just like chilling and winding down for bed, I can feel her moving and kicking around. So I have like specific times of the day where I can really look forward to her movement. And so that's been really just exciting, because like I said, I can just look forward to those times and look forward to those bonding moments. And then lastly is cravings. So this pregnancy has actually been really great. In the beginning, I was telling you guys, like when I first found out I was pregnant, I was telling you guys that I was craving pizza a lot. I was eating pizza like for every meal. It was just so satisfying. But right now, I have not had cravings for a while, but one that I've picked up lately is iced tea. I don't know what it is, but I am obsessed with iced tea. Like if we're going out, that's my drink of choice. Lately, I've been like buying iced tea to keep in the fridge. I want like lemon tea, mango tea, peach tea, and I want like freshly brewed tea. Like I don't want like brisk stuff like that. I want like brewed leaf tea, like Chick-fil-A tea is my preference, or like Lipton pure leaf tea. I don't discriminate, okay? I want iced tea. I don't even know where that even came from, but I have just been enjoying it, and it is definitely my drink of choice outside of water, of course. But yeah, I am just like obsessed with tea lately. I'm super excited. Please let me know in the comments below like what pregnancy videos you want to see from me. I already have like a ton planned that I'm already gonna do. Like let me see, like tomorrow's video is going to be what I eat in a day for my second trimester. We got the baby names that we love but will not be using. That video is coming soon. My pregnancy pamper routine, morning routine, nighttime routine. What else what's in my hospital bag. So I have a lot of videos planned that may come a little bit later, like once I'm a little bit bigger or further along or whatever. But if there's something like that I didn't list that you guys are really looking forward to, let me know in the comments below before I get too big and too lazy and don't want to do them. And yeah, I'll definitely get on that, because I'm really excited to continue to share our pregnancy journey with you guys. But before we get out of here, of course, I want to give you guys a nice little bump date, show you guys how baby girl has been growing since the last time we chatted. So that wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to contribute to baby girl's registry, then we are going to pretty much have it listed in the link. We're going to have it pretty much listed in the description box of every video that we have here on out. We're registered at Target and at Bye Bye Baby, and so I'll just leave those links in the description box because we are going to have a virtual baby shower, and I think we're going to do that sometime in January. Like once we actually move and get settled, we'll start doing the unboxing and showing you guys everything that you purchased for baby girl. So we're really excited about that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and we will see you in our next video, guys. Peace.